Alright, this is another little stage of our video. I just left off. I had created this little timeline thing with some audio and some video. I'm going to show you a couple more skills. Over here, we're going to use this razor blade tool to cut our audio because I don't really need it anymore. And then click back to my selection tool here and make sure that only this audio is selected, and I can just delete that. Now I'm going to want to fade out my audio too, so I can click on that, set a keyframe, click here, set a keyframe, and then drag that to the bottom and that'll fade it out. I want the fade to happen longer. Now, if you come over here, the bracket shows, now this is actually pulling directly from the starting footage right here. So if I extend this, it's actually pulling back from, it's extending beyond this line that I set as my out point. I don't know if that makes sense. Actually, since I cut it somewhere in here, right, it's pulling back some of the footage, some of the audio footage. And then I'm going to just extend this one. I hope that makes sense. I'm just creating a slower fade. Alright, that'll work for the purposes of this tutorial. I'm going to save again, Command S. And now, before now I'm going to be done with my video. You will have more things like titles. Oh, let's create a title quickly. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained. We're going to go New Title, Default Still. And I'm going to title this Title 1. That's fine. Now your title is going to show up wherever, over the top of wherever your playhead is. If I move my playhead back to here, it's going to show what the title will look like over the top of that. I'm going to have my title come in, yeah, maybe during this sequence. I kind of like that. So this'll, we won't really see what my video is yet, what it's called, until this screen. I'm going to click here with my cursor. It's going to default to some text. We can choose something nice like Arial is fine. We can change the size by hovering over this size here and then clicking, holding down, and then dragging to something smaller, something around 70 probably. I'm going to call this back here, underwater, I don't know. Just underwater. Underwater. Yeah, that's fine. I can highlight that and treat it like I would any text, right? So I can just go like this. I can add to this. I'm going to just put dance. You can change a lot of different things, including the color. We'll make it that color. We can set a drop shadow if you like. I can set the opacity, the angle, the size. We can, let's see, increase the kerning here. You can make your titles fly in or out. Now I'm just going to move this down to this corner here. And then it's automatically going to save, so just click the red button. And it's already input it right here. Your title is here. Now double click this if you want to edit it again. If you want to use it, you have to bring it in like any footage, right? So I'm going to bring it in as another layer. And then if I want it to fade in, I've got to use my keyframes again, the same way I would. So I'm going to come back here, select my arrow tool. I'm going to set a keyframe here, set another one here so it fades in, and then I'm going to fade it out probably when the video fades out. And maybe this could be just my title screen of my whole movie. That's fine. So now it looks like this. Oh, and that comes out pretty abruptly, so maybe I have to fade out this lights thing so that it doesn't just chop off. It should go down to yeah, there we go. Okay, now if I'm done, and I want to export this thing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this work area all the way to the end of where I'm working. I'm also going to bring my playhead there, and I'm going to click O. Now that's setting the out point of my entire sequence. My in point is already going to automatically update. Or it's already set to the very beginning. I'm going to save, and then I'm going to render. And to render with this yellow thing selected here, this box, just hit enter. And it's going to render my whole project. Now this could take a long time depending on the quality of your footage. It looks like this is not going to take me all that much time. And what's going to happen is this line here, this red line, it is going to turn green. And this is Premiere's way of sort of bringing all of this footage that it's linking to back in your folder on your external hard drive and really bringing it into your project so that it can adequately deal with it. Now it'll automatically play. You can just stop it. I suggest you save after you finish rendering. And then what you're going to do is select Adobe Dynamic Link and send to Encore. That will be a subsequent chapter in tutorials. Thanks for watching.